Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka's first round of diplomatic charm offensive proved successful. African Union member states endorsed Kenya's request for deferral of the post-election violence cases currently before the International Criminal Court at The Hague.
The government is preparing the ground for local trials of those responsible for all post-election crimes.
But the second round of shuttle diplomacy, targeted at the 15 member states of the UN Security Council, could turn out to be a more daunting task. While the African Union has filed an application for the deferral of Kenya's post-election violence issue, it is not a guarantee that the UN Security Council will consider the application. Previously, it rejected AU's similar request for deferral in respect of the genocide cases that Sudan President Omar al-Bashir is facing.
How can Kenya's case, how can anyone expect that the case of the Ocampo 6 is going to go beyond the Secretariat?
Kenya's option then would be to follow the advice of the president of the ICC member states, who met top coalition government officials during his visit in January.
We would like to see that the Kenyan government engages with the court, because this is something that can be discussed with the court itself.
As such, politicians and legal analysts say Kalonzo's second phase of shuttle diplomacy is a waste of time and taxpayers' money.
Hizi safari nyingi sijui kama zitakuwa na matokeo ambayo wanatarajia.
The reform is when we reform our institutions, and we should prove to the world that yes, now we have the institution that can try people and deliver justice.
But before the Kenyan government approaches the ICC to refer the post-election violence cases, it must prove that it has established a credible and independent local judicial mechanism.
So how can we convince anybody that we are serious in prosecuting, investigating here locally and prosecuting people, when we are starving the Witness Protection Unit of money?
There are also concerns that the push for deferral of the cases, even in the face of an outright rejection, could be a political strategy.
And the only thing that they can be planning to do is to begin to prepare the ground so that eventually when summonses or warrants are issued, they can turn around and say, we are not going as a country, as a nation, we're not going to cooperate with you.
The ICC pretrial chamber judges are expected to rule on whether the evidence tabled by prosecutor Luis Moreno Ocampo against 6 Kenyans was sufficient to charge them with financing, planning, or perpetrating the chaos. Francis Gashuri, Citizen Live at 9.